I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Yankees vs. Guardians. My best pick is New York Yankees to win. While both teams are neck-and-neck in pitching and offensive stats, the Yankees' depth and slightly superior slugging could tip the scales in their favor, especially given the uncertainties around Cleveland's ability to sustain its batting success against New York's third-ranked ERA pitching staff. This game likely won't feature a high scoreline, reflecting both teams' pitching strengths, but the Yankees' ability to perform under pressure will edge them past the Guardians. Twins vs. Tigers. My best pick is Minnesota Twins to win. Minnesota of Max Kepler has landed on the 10-day injured list with a right knee contusion and will not play in this series. Through 11 games, Minnesota ranks 28th in OPS and 29th in runs scored. For the season, Detroit ranks 26th in OPS and 27th in runs scored. Take the Twins to win on the road. Royals vs. Mets. My best pick is over 8.5 runs. New York SP Kodai Senga, shoulder, has been transferred to the 60-day injured list and is not eligible to return until late next month. Through 14 games, Kansas City ranks 4th in OPS and 6th in runs scored. For the season, New York ranks 19th in OPS and 17th in runs scored. Look for the Mets to win in a game that goes over the total. Reds vs. White Sox. My best pick is Chicago White Sox win. Cincinnati of TJ Friedl, wrist, is currently on the 10-day injured list and is not expected to return until early next month. Through 13 games, Cincinnati ranks 12th in OPS and 12th in runs scored. For the season, Chicago ranks 25th in OPS and 29th in runs scored. Take the White Sox to win at home. Rockies vs. Blue Jays. My best pick is Toronto Blue Jays win. Both teams have terrible pitchers on the mound, but Toronto is in a better spot. Look for the Blue Jays to continue to find their way as they overwhelm a terrible Colorado team. Take Toronto Saturday to do the work as they get the win on their home field to improve their record overall. Pirates vs. Phillies. My best pick is Philadelphia Phillies win. The Pittsburgh Pirates are having the better season coming into this matchup, but Philadelphia is in a better spot. Look for the Phillies to continue to find their way at the dish as they back the much better pitcher. Take Philadelphia Saturday to do enough to get the win against their in-state rival. Rangers vs. Astros. My best pick is Texas Rangers win. The Texas Rangers are the better team coming into Saturday and will continue their recent hot streak. Look for Texas to continue to roll against struggling Houston team that has seemingly lost it as of late. Take Texas to do the work Saturday as they get the road win in Houston against the Astros. Brewers vs. Orioles. My best pick is Baltimore Orioles to win. Despite a lackluster offense, Baltimore has the edge on Saturday. The Orioles will have a better pitcher and their home fans behind them. Look for Baltimore to do the work as they overpower Milwaukee with an ex-Oriole on the mound. Take Baltimore Saturday to do enough to get the win at home. Nationals vs. Athletics. My best pick is Nationals to win. Both teams send out terrible pitchers on Saturday, but Washington will have the edge. The Nationals have the slightly better offense and the better pitcher on the mound. Look for Washington to do the work as they pull off the road win against an American League foe in Oakland. Braves vs. Marlins. My best pick is under 8.5 runs. Both the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins are hoping that their starting pitchers will have quality outings. Chris Sale is looking to stay consistent. while Max Meyer hasn't allowed more than 3 hits per outing. Watch for a low-scoring pitching duel. Angels versus Red Sox. My best pick is Boston Red Sox win. The Boston Red Sox will be locked in this weekend to find some home wins. Griffin Canning has given up at least 4 runs in each of his first 2 starts. The Red Sox should be able to take advantage of this pitching matchup and grind out a home field win. The fans may get a bit rowdy if the Red Sox cannot find ways to win at Fenway Park. Rays versus Giants. My best pick is Giants to win. I'll take a stab on the Giants here. Webb has been pretty good in 2 of his 3 starts so far this year. The one outlier was 3.2 innings with 5 earned on 7 hits and 2 walks versus the Dodgers. Outside of that, Webb has 4 earned in 13.0 innings in his other pair. If he's on point again Saturday, San Francisco should be set up pretty well. In Friday's matchup, the Giants couldn't do much with the Rays pitchers, despite facing 6 different arms on the evening. Thairo Estrada was the only team player with multiple hits, 2 for 4. The good news is that the pen was solid, 3.0 innings, no earned, 1 hit, no walks, 3 Ks, between Landon Roop and Ryan Walker. Twins versus Tigers. My best pick is Detroit Tigers to win. Both teams had struggled before coming up with victories in the final game heading into this series. The Twins have had issues putting much together offensively, and having to resort to a guy that was rocked in his last start at AAA has to make you pause for a moment. Manning was terrific in his season debut, not allowing a hit to the Mets over 5.2 innings of work. While the Tigers lost the game in walk-off fashion, that wasn't a knock on what he brought to the table. You have to give the edge on the mound to Detroit in this contest, and that, coupled with home field advantage, is enough to give the Tigers the upper hand in this contest. Yankees versus Guardians. My best pick is New York Yankees money line. When looking at the offenses in the last week of action, the Yankees are scoring 5.8 runs per game while the Guardians are averaging 4.75 runs per game in that stretch of action. Tristan McKenzie struggled with his control a bit to begin the regular season, and the Yankees lineup is going to make him throw strikes as they are fine working counts and drawing walks. Cody Petit may not be a dominant pitcher in his sense, he should be able to do well and get outs against a good lineup. The Yankees have the better bullpen and the deeper lineup, so they should be able to control how this game should go. Cardinals versus Diamondbacks. My best pick is Cardinals to win. Arizona will be on the hunt for their 3rd consecutive win, while the Cardinals look to shake off a tough series against Philadelphia. Expect Kyle Gibson to bounce back in this game, leading St. Louis to the victory. Padres versus Dodgers. My best pick is Dodgers minus 1.5 runs. The Padres sit second in the NL West, coming into this series with a 5-5 record. San Diego would beat the Cubs in 2 of their 3 meetings this week, as they are coming off a 10-2 victory on Wednesday. Matt Waldron will be San Diego's starting pitcher in this game. He's posted a 3.86 ERA through 9 innings of play this season. San Diego is scoring 5.3 runs per game, while hitting .261 at the plate. Jake Cronenworth is leading the Padres with 17 hits and 13 RBI through just 15 games. The Los Angeles Dodgers sit at the top of the NL West with a 10-5 record. After defeating the Twins in back-to-back games, they would close out this series with a 3-2 loss on Wednesday. Bobby Miller gave up 2 runs through 4 innings in this game, while Max Muncy connected on his 2nd home run of the year. Gavin Stone is set to be the Dodgers' starting pitcher on Saturday. He's given up 8 runs through 8 innings on the mound this season. Shohei Ohtani hasn't disappointed in his first few weeks as a Dodger, picking up 21 hits and 3 home runs through 15 games. Los Angeles is looking to bounce back after suffering a loss to Minnesota, while the Padres hope to gain some momentum after a 10-2 win over the Cubs. Expect the Dodgers baiting to win them this game. Final score prediction: Dodgers win and cover the minus 1.5 run line. Cubs versus Mariners. My best pick is Chicago Cubs minus 1.5 runs. The Chicago Cubs are looking to bounce back after a very tough loss to the Padres, while the Mariners hope to build off a win over the Blue Jays. The Mariners have been awful at the plate. They'll struggle to keep up with Seattle's hot hitting. Expect the Cubs to take this one. Final score prediction: Chicago wins and covers the run line.